just start how we always start with roll call. Tokus,
I'm Tokus.
Tutzig,
Hey, I'm here. Damn it, eat your breakfast!
Fizzink,
Yep.
Sleek,
I am here. Alright, get off. Come on.
and Boblin.
I'm gonna strangle Tuckus.
Just not while he's on watch.
This is escalating.
Litigation has proven not useful.
God, you sound like Lemon Grab.
I need to get back into the voice. I need to. That's not quite Boblin's voice. I need to.
Alright.
Did you
Well-
not do your do re mi's?
Do re mi Boblin so la si do.
Alright, well, when last we all met, you all had finished up your business in Oralunga, talked to its, I don't want to say sole inhabitant, but a very important snake man who lived there, and decided to go straight south for 3 days, in which you ended up at Ataz Kalaka, or however that's called, because these words are always easy to say. In which you had gotten a good whiff of the area, not to your liking, and had run into a bunch of velociraptors, in which you all, well, managed to take care of. With that, and leveling up, you are here right now. So, what is your next point of what is your next plan?
Well,
Continue going
Kind
south.
we just kind of pushed through for the night.
Yes,
Goal is to
that
get
was-
past Ataz, Ixwazi. If we manage
not
to
a
do
word.
that, I just throw Boblin into the coral.
Ah,
Just
no,
one
ah.
smooth motion.
Oh no, it's like a cheese grater.
Oh,
It's like the
We'll
worst.
we'll feather fall him just before he actually hits, but
Oh, that doesn't stop the cheese
oh
grater.
no, it just makes it even better.
That's how the magic mob kills people. Featherfall into horrible pain.
Because I mean, it's gonna be a full night of travel to get through, probably, and we're going to want to rest.
I don't want to rest after I was just cheese grated.
You're gonna need it.
Why, Dad?
Builds character.
Yeah.
Look, you asked. I have the go-to dad answer. But that was the plan: is scoop up some of these corpses since they don't appear to be zombued. We'll get them set up for. I don't know, because the last thing that died near this place rotted too quick to really get the hide handled. Yeah, get past this coral. This stench ain't getting us any sleep. So I don't know if we've made it past and actually already pushed through before we were attacked by the raptors. I know we were at the side of the river, like at the coast of the river.
Yeah,
when we got attacked.
It's about you're right around the river path where it starts up. Well, where this part of the river path starts up. What is it? Like, stop eating my ankle. Sorry.
But I mean, if need be, how wide is the river?
It's not. It is about. I want to say 15 feet wide. Not the widest you've ever seen. In Schultz, but yeah, it's from what it looks like, it is from what you can tell on the map, on your map, it's going to peter out into the sea, not that far away.
And
So you don't expect it to be.
gets wider as it gets to the sea, right? This is about as
Yes.
thin as we can get it without going in the coral.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could just like hop back and forth with the little ones. Brian, you're a little heavy for me to do that with. But if you seem like a strapping young man, it's that or we kind of like set up a rope and just kind of ford across.
I mean, I've only heard good things about fording rivers.
Well, I'll go ahead and like take a stick or a staff and poke all the way down to see if we can actually reach the bottom of the river, or if it's just not walkable here.
It goes about yeah, it goes about ankle high. Like you could walk through it, but it's not the easiest.
Rapids or what have you.
Not at this point, no.
Okay, so everyone go ahead and you walk to like upriver of me, and so if you fall, you kind of run into me, the big anchor weight, and we'll get everyone across. At least for that works for Brian. Otherwise, I'll just ferry the little ones across, and we'll get this over with. Get past this damn coral. Salik, you can. It's that or Salik, you carry the little ones over and flying. That way, I don't have to make 30 trips.
First things first. Let's not have a repeat of last time. And I am going to cast my dancing lights, force them into all four into one, and just send it across the river to see if anything jumps out of it.
That's a smart birdie.
I pick up a rock and cast light on it because dim light's great. Let's have some bright light.
All right. Let's do a flat
Boblin
D20
picks up
roll.
strawberry and says, "Glow."
So someone give me a flat D20 roll.
The strawberry start glowing.
No.
1d20 coming up. That's an 18.
All right. So you just made the orb fly across the river into the other end of the shore, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like everyone to give me perception checks at disadvantage.
What's causing the disadvantage?
Well, the DM.
Well, I mean, if what is the cause? Because if it's lighting, that's not an issue.
I'm literally sending a ball or a human-sized ball of light over there.
Plus,
Boblin
light
steps
source.
away from Salik and Tatsig in case of falling rocks.
Well, it is also very dark, and it's the jungle.
Well, I just cast light.
Light
it's on
yes.
a rock, so it's a bright light.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I
now isn't dark.
Well, it's getting dark, and you have the light. So I'm saying, let's see if
Also, dark vision?
all right. Yes, things could be hiding out there. You don't know. Animals could very easily be watching you.
That doesn't cause disadvantage. Tall is what I'm trying to say. From one GM to another, you need to have a reason. You don't want to impose disadvantages for no reason. There's racials that you're then neglecting, spells you're neglecting, and so forth.
Yes, but if I tell you, then how am I supposed to keep it secret then about what's happening?
Well, I'm guessing if there's some like force at work that's preventing us from being able to see what we should see, then
You would describe it. Like, there is a gathering of shadow, there, so on and so forth. But just saying disadvantage on perception, well within our reasoning to ask. Did I not flag it correctly?
aw, that would have been a 20.
All right, hot damn. Hot damn. All right. So, as the lights are moved around to show your way in the dark, um, Fizzink, Salik, and and Totsig, you notice movement across the way, and as soon as the lights get over there, you just see it bolt into the forest. It looked humanoid.
Someone over there!
Yeah, it looked like someone was hiding in the brush. Before the light kind of spooked them.
Over where, Salik? I'm in the middle of, like, pulling rope to get ready, get everyone across. Like, there's someone else I need to kill? Meanwhile, since the fight just ended, I still got the little turret going. Vroom,
Yeah,
vroom.
just you see the little pilot light for the fire, just kind of tracing its own quarter circle in an arc. But other than that, unless someone is going to go chase after them, that is all you see as the lot of you start making your way over to the other end of the river.
Yeah, Busher Ape.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Do you
Looking for
know
some-
of anyone else who could reside within this area?
He's said he's not really been down this way.
No. I've heard things. There's always weird cannibal tribes, lizard folk that that wander about. Uh, Batiri goblins. We've run into a few of those, I believe. Yes, you have. You have run into a bunch of those. A bundle.
I don't recall.
All I know is most goblins should probably just be killed.
Most.
I know there's talk of UMT, but I haven't seen any.
But again,
So
if you can have this conversation while you ferry Musharib across. Because if it's deep enough for me to have trouble with, it's probably for these short little shits going to be even worse.
hey, help me out here.
And I'll gather a couple of little ones myself and start trotting across.
Mhm.
How wide?
Don't worry, I watch for alligators.
Uh,
Boblin has his crossbow out.
15. It's just shy of me being able to make the long jump naturally.
Yeah. So
I'd rather not bust an ankle.
you so Salik is going to ferry over, from what I understand, Musharib, and Totsig is going to ferry over Tokas and Boblin, correct?
Fizzing too eventually if he doesn't have any other plans, or unless Brian wants to give him a piggyback ride.
He looks at Fizzing. No, I don't want a hernia.
I hand him Tokus. Welcome to being the tall one. Yes, I'm aware it sucks.
No offense, sir. I think I can handle this one.
Oddly enough, Fizzing's the lighter of the two. One might say he weighs a feather.
Oh, bad pun.
You know,
Bad pun.
if you would like help in carrying things of greater weight, I might be able to assist you with that. I mean, I've helped Totzig in the past. He's
I just start crossing without Fizzing now.
where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to ride?
I think we forgot Fizzy.
I didn't forget.
Oh, but
Okay, as you make
You
your
can't get rid of me that quick.
Oh God, no! I'm just picturing, like him just running jump, and you hear a spring sound.
He makes it across before we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just look at the Fizzing. You know, he probably could have cast that on you before he jumped.
I hope you're happy. That's one of my last spells for today.
I don't have. I burnt my last spell slot summoning the fire turret. That's keeping us nice and toasty over here for the next like
Can
5
the
minutes.
fire turret walk?
It would have come back up onto my saddle. It has,
fair.
for the record, yes, the turret can walk. It has a 15 feet movement.
Because I'm just picturing it just like turtle legs walking into the river and then just popping out the other side, dragging a fish
Just
or
a little
a
submarine
piranha
mode.
attached.
Pop up, the flame reignites. Magic fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, so Fizzing
All
doesn't
right.
need to roll.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a breath before I go ferry Mushrib over, and if
Alright.
it's too heavy to just fly over, I'm gonna at least keep his head above the water.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. See how well you could keep.
Light as a
grips
feather,
with,
stiff as a
Musharib.
board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
I think he's thick as a board. 14. That's fine. So it's not a long way. You've definitely flown with weight comparable to Musharib before for much longer ways, but Musharib is not used to flying, so he gets a little high and he starts to spaz out a little bit. Saying
Don't be
things
such a
about,
hatchling. The sky's not going to swallow you.
Oh no, it might. It might.
Look, I'm a dwarf. We're supposed to be on the ground. Just get me over there as soon as possible. Yeah, so you make it over with only a little bit of discomfort, and put Musharib down. He's like, okay, never saw that. Pats himself down.
Oh, don't worry. It's been recorded, right? Archivist.
As I believe Hotzig, since you said you're using a rope as a
Well, I was sort of preparing a rope that way if bobblehead or such falls off me, and the like, just have sort of a safety net kind of thing.
all right.
Which I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. Just cautiously move across. As anything
Alright,
bites
so
me, I'm gonna blast it with magic fire.
so give me an athletics check as well.
Alrighty. Apparently, it didn't find what?
Are you missing athletics or something?
No, it didn't want to roll it. Let's try that again.
That's weird.
Okay. Let's see
Oh, that's
here.
not good.
This isn't. There we go. Because some of us got morphed overnight.
There we go. Oh, right. Yes. Now, Artificer official stuffs.
Mm-hmm. Alright, there's some hidden buffs.
Should be interesting. So yeah, okay. 12. 12 is fine. You kind of step a little weird considering that you're working from a couple different sources of light, but it's still getting dark. So you manage to step weird on a rock as you're going over. But other than the awkward moving through water, you get over pretty fine. Right now, I have to roll for Brian.
I will toss him the other end of the rope now that I'm aside.
All right.
Kind of act as an anchor point to him. Alright, Boblin, be ready to reel him in.
Okay.
That will give him. I will say that it'll probably give him advantage because he has a safety rope.
Safety ropes are important.
Safety ropes are always important. So roll with advantage. 16. All right. Not bad. Not bad. He and Tokas make it across with a bit more ease than you did, but end up on your side nonetheless. So I will say by
gather my
the
rope.
end of this day, well, okay, things moved around. I think I accidentally fucked with the map. So you are on the other side of the river. By the time you guys finish up all of this.
Alright, still getting hit by that smell, or is it a little fresher air now that we're down this way?
Yeah, the wind seems to push northward at the moment, so you get a bit more of a fresh breeze this way.
Try and push towards some cover and set up camp, as we've pushed our luck enough here in the evening. I will regather the Tokus, put it back on the saddle.
Yay.
All right.
Oh, I just realized that smell is gone.
Very astute, very observant, one might say.
Yes, let us get away from the. Let us have a quick night, and then get away from this thing before the wind changes.
So, fine, and set up camp.
All right.
I got some tinkering to do anyway, so I'll go ahead and take first watch.
Right. Did you inform Dara of what we talked about with the tinkering? Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
And there's the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, we'll set multiple alarms. Kind of spread it out a little, rather than just have a little 20 feet. Doesn't really cover a lot of ground. But, that is actually now on the Artificer spell list, so we get to help.
Yep.
Huzzah! Artificer stuff.
But,
All right, one extra alarm then.
Well, between the three of us setting up the can, we'll cover like a good 60-foot radius. Well, not radius, diameter. That's the word I'm looking for. And hopefully we discuss beforehand that we all make sure to use the same exact kind of trigger.
What? Just one of us accidentally makes a.
Tokus decides to make his a silent alarm that only he hears.
Yeah. You see, I'm doing that to bring about Boblin's death.
All right.
Excuse me?
So,
Nothing.
What you say? Bobbin looks up from feeding Strawberry. What was that?
Go to bed, Boblin.
Oh my dad.
the horse is
get,
dead.
Get some rest, Boblin.
Okay.
You too, Strawberry.
New spells. Double up.
Never actually took the book back from Brian, so he better not have gotten it wet. So he knows where he knows where his homework is.
Oh dear lord. All right. Well,
Bobbin's gonna call. John Jacks, Brian. Don't forget.
all right. So in lieu of the shenanigans from last time, you guys have a fairly uneventful sleep and wake up in the morning well rested and wanting to get away from this place because the wind changed a bit and now you're getting a bit of a breeze.
All right. Yeah, well, there's that foul smell again. So I think we'll just stick with jerky for the day.
Oh, oh, it was only a dream.
I've been called stranger things. Good morning, Sleek.
Good morning.
We're gonna be again traveling at a bit of a fair pace. Can we depend on you to probably break the foliage up top and try and get a bit of a sight ahead while we do? Officially speaking, now even Musharib's here in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah. So
the more eyes we got on the road, the better. Well, the path.
all right.
I will sort of stretch myself back into shape and see what I can do.
All right. So kind of have him fly up overhead while Moosh and I do our normal thing, clearing the path.
All right. So I would like a survival check from Salik, and then with advantage, a survival check from Musharib with the help. See if things happen.
You said survival check?
Yeah, survival check. Oh, damn. 2 19s.
Yeah, we've been working pretty well in tandem here.
All right. So, let me just make sure I am. So you guys get there as of normal. And I would like I'm assuming fast, normal pace, or
Fast
slow
is
pace.
always the unless there's we have spotted danger ahead. Fast is the key here, especially because I feel like if the wind changed, we're in the worst of it.
Oh no, please.
Guys,
line
it
up
stinks.
right. Shit. The map is off and I hate it. But that's fine. I can deal with it. Alright, so someone give me a D4.
Alrighty.
Wow. Nice. So you get there and then around there. And about while you guys are walking around, Musharib kind of sits down. He's been going back and forth with Salik with some aerial reconnaissance. And he kind of sits down, notices something on the ground, kind of sniffs around a bit. Smell boar. You said we needed some provisions, right? Boar's good meat.
We're gonna need some more. Whatever that fetid wind, unfortunately, messed with the stuff I had in the works. But I mean, we're about to, I guess, set up for the night, anyways. So
A little hunting excursion.
sounds like a
Yeah.
plan.
Give the boys some sport before we bed down for the night.
Glance at Brian. I was like, I don't know how sporting this poor young lad is feeling right now. But maybe not so much sport, it's more survival. Moosh,
Right.
business before pleasure.
Always gotta. I'm trying to line up this map because it is starting to bug me. I know I had it correct.
And while they are hunting, I will begin tinkering on something.
All right.
Boblin
it's
is
off,
going to watch the tinker.
Not off by more than a hex. Because the overlays lining up just fine.
Oh, that's so.
And
wonky.
if you need to, you just hold like Alt to slowly once you get it in place, just hold Alt and let go.
All right.
So hold Alt, start to move it. Once you see it's lined up, let go of your mouse and then let go of Alt. There you go. I'm pretty zoomed out, so I can't tell if it's perfectly lined up.
That's
but it looks
that's
about
fine.
damn on it.
It's better than it was.
Yeah.
And it was really, really annoying me. All right.
But I mean, Moosh, myself, we'll make sure we set up the alarms before we go hunting this boar.
Yeah.
Shit hits the fan, let us know. In fact, I'll set up an alarm specifically that like the party can trigger if they go over it. Something goes wrong, run over this line a couple times, kind of thing.
All right.
And we'll come running.
So anyone going out on the hunting trip?
We're taking Brian because
Yeah.
again, it's another chance for him to practice.
Yeah. Anyone? Yeah. Give me a survival roll to see how well you do at tracking down this animal.
All right.
That's sad, but expected.
Moosh, I'm pretty sure that's a few weeks old over there.
No, the first one was Brian.
Oh, okay.
That first one was Brian.
Okay. Over here, like, man, I don't think he could have gotten a 5 without it being red.
Honestly, no.
But spend more of my time like trying to help him figure out like, no. See, you're looking at just the leaves and shit. We're looking at the actual tracks on the ground, how deep they are, how fresh they are. Just spending most of my time doing that, letting Moosh actually do the hunt. If I need to take a shot, I will, but I don't actually have a reusable ranged weapon at the moment. I had to give that up. I ain't burning my once per day turret on this.
Yeah. So as the three of you are moving about, Musharib, a bit ahead of you, he kind of just like signals you guys to slow down and keep quiet, and try to make your way close. As he pulls a bit of brush out, for you guys to see. There are 4 giant boars, in a clearing, currently eating the shit out of a berry bush. And by that, I mean they're basically destroying the damn thing.
Alright, we talking medium, large?
Large beast.
Alright.
Tell guys you can ride them.
But when the fuck did you get here?
Comedic timing.
Tokus is back at camp.
Well, we can bring the piggies.
Okay, Boblin, you know what? This is good. Got your crossbow with you?
Yeah?
Good, it's completely fucking useless. Grab a knife.
Boblin slowly draws his rapier.
I mean, it's knife-ish.
It's pointy.
I mean, either we're gonna piss him off or we're gonna spook him. I'll go ahead and play the part of bait. That works for you, Moosh, and I'll try and send one y'all's way to bring down.
Yeah. If we can get multiples, that'd be excellent. Those things could feed you for a week.
Yeah.
Feed all of us for a week.
Uh.
If we get it right.
Where is the wizard?
Back at camp.
I'll set Boblin down. And Boblin, this is now a delicate operation. When they come running at you, you're gonna take that rapier and you're gonna put it, and I like poke them right on the forehead. You're gonna put it right there.
Right there, Boblin.
Not in your forehead. In its forehead.
I got that.
I may or may not be saying that out
sounds
loud.
a little dejected.
May or may not be saying that out loud for Brian's sake. Don't want him thinking I'm telling you to commit suicide.
Wait, we don't get the wizard, but we get Brian?
Trust me,
because
you
I
do
know
not
this-
want to go hunting with Fizzink.
But he has fireballs and stuff.
Oh god, I just left the 3 brainy nerds alone in camp.
Don't worry, I'm working on something.
I know you are, but oh dear god.
I am likewise working on something.
I am so sorry, Tokus. Gonna come back, he's gonna be part fish. But I'll start giving like a wide run around to get on the opposite side of the bush they're feeding on. Like give them a big long circle. And the idea is to try and spook them towards my companions.
All right. So those sitting in wait, cough cough, Boblin and the gang. I would like a stealth check for a group stealth, as Totzig does his distraction and lead.
And to get in place, I will tap myself in Long Strider.
All right.
Give me that little extra movement speed.
All right.
Stealth, you said?
Stealth, yes.
Let's go.
Okay, here's Musharib
Danny's not the worst.
and Brian.
To be fair, he is well practiced at being a coward.
I
So
mean, fair.
we tell him to hide. He's like already gone.
You
Like,
you
shit.
say, okay, hide in the bushes. He's gone. It's like, oh
Brian,
God,
Brian,
we lose him
Brian, there are zombies still out there. We didn't run off.
right here.
Oh,
I'm coming from
okay.
right behind your ear or
So
something.
turned on. He has a. Oh no, he just has the hand axe I gave him. That's fine. Same thing applies. Hand axe to forehead, and I mean just swing with all your might, and then.
All right. So, Totzig with Longstrider. How do you get these boars' attention?
I mean, we're coming at 50 feet in a 6-second span, leaping through that bush and going for whichever one would look like it was the smallest. And
Sorry, I'm just picturing like these things all huddled around this berry bush, and you just like majestic horse jump right over top of them.
not even like over them, but like intentionally kind of like just disturbing the bush itself and bringing my axe down on whichever one looked like it was the smallest. Because I think you said there was 4.
There was 4.
So basically trying to take that one down, and as I've moved in a straight line, I'm going to start by trying to hoof to the forehead, and then the axe to follow up.
All right, give me a hoof and an axe attack then.
All right, they're incoming. At least I hope they're coming.
There we go. 17 will absolutely hit. And that's a natural 20 on a magical
Nice.
weapon.
All right.
Hot dang.
So if nothing else, hopefully we got one of these fuckers.
We're rolling pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
God damn it, Salik. There's like one rule of the dice gods. Why would you invoke them?
Tempt fate.
But anyhow, I finished my rolls.
You got their attention and are moving, and you absolutely have that one's attention. He is like right on your ass, squealing fucking.
So he's still alive.
The high heaven, yes.
All right. Just keep on going. Blitz and pass him if that's the case.
All right. So, for those,
if need be, throw the fling turret ahead of me so that it's also ready.
Yeah, for those in stealth, give me an attack at advantage, for a surprise attack. So Musharib. Oh, he does have a hand axe. Okay, that makes that easier. Oh, that's super weird.
Boblin, you are very consistent with your damage.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, instead of hand axe, he's just Mushrib's gonna go with his trusty hammer, his trusty maul, and that'll hit. Gotta click that back to normal before I forget. And for Brian, advantage, he does have a hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh.
Just run by. It's okay, boy. It's okay.
Well, to
Fine.
be fair, none of you noticed he missed.
Oh, I mean, attack and break stealth.
You just see
And I
the
am
hand
very
axe
observant.
go, "Ah!" and it just kind of flies into the forest.
Boy, you don't throw. God damn it! Go get it.
As
That is-
how much damage? 11. 20, 24. Jesus.
Yeah, 24 between
Yeah.
the two of them.
Yeah. So the two of you just kind of jump out and crack this thing in the skull, and you hear a snap as you definitely feel the skull cave in, and that one just drops and skids. The problem is at least one other one didn't kind of go off on its own and is gonna come after uh Totzig, because
Okay.
he's the one that had their attention. So Longstrider, how far can these things move? Ooh, they have a far movement speed. I would say. Oh right, it does have that as well. So that's a moving attack.
Mhm.
So it is going to use its charge to be able to hit you, Totzig.
Fair is fair.
And
That's what I
let's
did to it.
yeah. So let's see how that works. It is. Okay, it's just a normal attack. Okay, I don't have the giant boar sheet up at the moment, so I'm just gonna flat roll, manually roll. Hello.
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 Oh, that's so weird because okay, there's the internet thing. It said the internet thing was still offline. All right, so where did I cut out?
Missing me with that attack. AC 19.
Oh right, right, 19. So you just see it kind of ram into your underside and just kind of scrape against your armor, as gave it a good hit. As it is your go, as it were.
All right. So it slams into me. I'm going to use its momentum to actually let it run past me and bring the axe down to try and deal with this poor soul. Sorry, buddy. You know, no hard feelings, but your food.
I mean, everything's food.
24
Good
for
roll.
4.
Bad damage.
That's when the little backpack aims down at it. So I was just making sure actually that button worked. So let's now click it.
Alrighty then.
9 misses.
9 does miss. So is this a turret or the flamethrower?
That's the actual blasting turret. I don't want to set the world on fire as we're racing around. But I will
Yeah.
arc back towards, assuming I still got this thing pissed off at me. Arc back towards the boys,
Yep.
All right, Brian, round 2. Hope you found the hand axe.
All right. It's
Literally
gonna.
my fucking hand axe.
Do I have wild boar? Please tell me I have a giant boar thing so I can just grab it.
Wait, press
Yes, I do.
up enter.
There we go. Just so I can click the button without having things go stupid. Okay. All right. So if you're gonna leave it square, it's gonna see if it can hit you again.
Nope.
Does not hit.
That would have fucking hurt.
Alrighty then. So as it charges after you, the three hunters get their chance to hit it. The problem is Musharib is a melee fighter, so he's gonna have to charge the stupid thing.
I mean, like I said, I am leading it back to them.
Yep. All right. So
And it gives Brian time to go find the fucking hand axe. Goddamn, Brian. Why'd you throw it?
all right.
Why?
Boblin, what you doing?
I'm Boblin.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna stab the pig.
Stabbing the pig, good sir.
Stabbing the pig.
Stabbing the pig.
Boblin will run up and do a perfectly executed lunge. You're gonna be so tasty.
Unfortunately, an 8 does miss.
Comes running up. Boblin, no, to the left, Boblin.
You try to. Your form's perfect. You go in for the lunge, and it just kind of skids past it. As
Why are
Brian
you stabbing me?
finds his hand axe that he
As
had
a bonus
a
action,
shallow
I'm
grip.
going to disengage.
All right. Attack. Okay, not gonna hit as well. Oh boy.
But he didn't throw it.
No. So Musharib's gonna do the Musharib thing. Hunter's mark, and then try to crack its skull in. Oh my god. This second boar. So all three of you whiff as this thing comes flying back around.
I'll give him like the disappointed dad look, like each one of them in turn, including Musharib. Just, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed.
It's like a good baseball swing with his maul, and it just air.
Like, it's your height and everything. I don't. Just disappointed.
He would flip you off, but there's a bit of a problem. So what is the plan?
Well, we're gonna swing and a murder. I think swing and a murder.
Swing and a murder.
We'll start with the hand axe. 19 for 5.
All right.
And it basically boils down to whether it keeps chasing or decides that it's taking enough damage to start running away.
Let me roll a wisdom check for it to see if it's smart enough to realize, I should go. It's 4 on 1.
Oh wait.
No, it's unfortunately not.
Okay.
So
this is gonna be at disadvantage because it's right on top of me.
all right.
So 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
All right. If I remember right, 1d8. If I'm remembering this correctly. No, 2d8. 2d8 force damage for 7.
Okay. Save the image. Alrighty. Hunter's turns. Musharib runs at the thing. Goes in for the maul. Crack. Come on, man. You're supposed to be good at this.
Just again, no words. I know. I don't know. I know who will do me proud.
Brian. Huzzah! That's an actual hit for 6 damage.
All right, my son.
So you.
Don't fuck
Okay.
up. I'm assuming it's still up, or is it down?
It is. You would say bloodied.
Okay. So, come on, Boblin. Do me proud.
I'm Boblin. I'm gonna kill a pig. Boblin attempts to stab.
Let us see the attempt.
I do not have extra attack yet, yes?
Not till 5.
No, you get that at 5.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, if you pull out like a second weapon, you can attack with your offhand.
Yeah.
As a bonus action.
15 does hit for 6 damage.
I am also gonna add the Fury of the Small.
Always good. So it's 4 extra damage.
Yep.
Oh, you got this thing nice and close, but it is going around. I believe it's. Did it take a turn?
It would be its turn.
Yeah, it'd be its turn, so it's gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna tusk because I don't think it can. I don't think it can charge, so it's just gonna tusk.
I think we kind of like all just circled around at this point.
Yeah.
We're just trying to bludgeon this thing to death. No, we're good.
Yeah,
good.
we're good.
I think that even
Yeah, I
misses
don't think
Brian.
that hits anyone in this party. Not even Brian.
Yeah, I'd hope you have at least plus one or 2 decks.
I think he has leather armor. No, his armor was taken away from him.
Yeah, he was turned into a bloody lobster. It was for the best.
Oh dear God, he's been running around in nothing but a sweatshirt this entire time.
Probably not even that, because sweatshirt in the jungle.
Fair.
Fuck, man.
I'm just
Fuck.
Yeah, an undershirt.
All right.
All right, boys. Kill you, pig.
Boop.
Yeah, that's gonna be
boop.
a hit.
So
a
9
does
misses,
miss.
yeah. So 19 for 7.
Oh, it looks like it's on its last legs. Good, sir. Good, Sir Boblin. Kill it.
I stabbed a piggy.
Don't get a 1. Don't get a 1.
I stabbed Brian.
Oh, that works. So you just come up and with your rapier wit, slam it into its eye, and then just twist, turn it a bit, and then pull, and it just like shudders and dies.
Who wants bacon?
Still just disapproving look.
We do not talk about this. Let us get these two to the camp and get all the meat off of it all we can.
Shit, throw it on my back. Let's go.
Come on, boy. Get it up. Get it up. And Mushrib, Boblin, and
Oh, God,
Brian
that
just
mental image of all these short little fucks trying to throw a
two.
large boar, 2 large boars onto a horse's back. It's just,
I've been. Now I know how it feels.
just like y'all need a hand with that. Do I need to set up like a pulley system? Y'all good?
I think we're good. Just heave ho.
Yeah, it's heavy. This is a big pig.
Yeah. This should feed us for quite some time.
I'm more interested in getting the hide off of it.
Hide some tusk. Maybe
What are you doing?
Get some broth
so-
out of the bones would be good.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. So
maybe make an actual shirt for this one out of the leather.
we'll see. I
So
do happen to have leather working tools.
So as the four of them finish up with this, what do the three of you do at the base?
Working on my project.
Working on your project. I believe you guys set up the alarm system already.
Several.
Yeah.
Several. There's kind of a triple loop around covering the whole thing, which feels nice and appropriate.
Right now, I'm scouring the camp for anything that could be used as writing material to replenish my stock of notes.
Give me a survival check. You managed to find some fairly large leaves that are on the fresher side. But other than that, there's not really anything you could use for paper.
And nothing that could really serve as a papyrus.
I have no idea how papyrus is made. I
Well,
believe
I'm thinking like Don't Starve here, because I know there's something in Don't Starve that lets you make paper.
that's reeds. I don't remember. My knee. But yeah, it's not very easy to find good writing materials out here in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the jungle.
I mean, slate and chalk.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
If all you're doing is taking notes. But hello, the camp. We're coming in. Fizzing, don't blow us up.
We got food.
Good food
Welcome
too.
back. Oh, oh my! You certainly did.
It should
We
be
killed
decent
the
for a while.
pigs.
Just disappointed look at Mushrib. He tracked so well, and then
Wait a minute. Is it possible for an Kokra to drool?
It's a. Can birds drool?
I mean, you can show a hungering lust. Probably the feathers poofing out in excitement.
Yeah, right now I'd be doing something along those lines. Just like, that's a lot of food.
You also happen to be the only one tall enough to go ahead and I'll sort of do the slow lay down like a horse. Come help these guys get this shit off my back.
Yeah, come on. And it takes a bit, but with everyone in camp, you manage to get the two big, large-sized boars off the back and ready to eat, ready to cut up. Do you,
How is we gonna preserve all this? We can't eat it all now.
I mean, while we're in a rush, we may, assuming we don't get pinned down too quickly by the hostiles, say make a day of getting this squared away, get the leather off clean, careful, and broth the bones like we were talking.
This will come in handy.
We could apply some gold as I like have my core staff glow to indicate ray of frost. Not to just use it right away, but to like have it glow.
Or we could cook it. I mean, I'm all for trying magical preservations, but you know what, Tokus? Yes. Yes, I feel this is appropriate. I will dismiss
Yep.
my little friend. I'll burn a spell slot. We are going to we're gonna make this happen.
And I will snap my fingers as well. And I'm Han's a little fire turret. It's teeny tiny. It's adorable.
Set the two little turrets because they only got 10 minutes, but it's a good way to get it started.
Strawberry starts sniffing the turrets.
Brian, Boblin, go gather up some wood to get for the actual fuel for the fire. And
Strawberry, come on, we got some kindling and wood.
Very quickly get it set up to spit roast one of them with the two turrets on either side. Just if y'all can think.
Right.
Yeah, the little T-Rex, just fire-breathing T-Rex.
Oh, dear lord.
It has to live on in some form.
Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, thank you, Wizards, for making us do this.
But get it up. You basically use the 10 minutes of them being active to get it up to temperature, and then slow roast it for the rest of the day.
As
So you
Boblin
guys
and
are-
Strawberry continuously bring wood and stuff.
Yeah, taking the day to.
I would have gotten the leather off of it first because boarhide's pretty thick.
Yeah. If you guys are taking the day to prepare the whole thing, I'm not going to ask for any rolls. You got the time and energy to do it.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of food.
Yeah.
Any mischief over there, Featherbeard?
Me, I've been experimenting. Well, you guys were out having your fun.
Yeah,
What'd you find? What'd you do?
Well, I learned this new cantrip last night, and I was trying to see
What's a
how
cantrip?
dirty. It's
It's a spell you shouldn't be able to mess up.
Yes, exactly. But I was trying to see how dirty the water has to be before I can stop shaping it. And you see just like a big pile of mud in front of him.
So
I have so many
how much mud
questions.
does it need to be?
I'd say the viscosity of milk, maybe pudding.
That's good to know.
And at the same time, at what point does the mud become moldable?
Oddly enough, I think I actually applaud this sudden scientific approach to the application of your magics.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use shape stuff other than water with this. I've tried several different liquids, but it seems to only work on water. This spell.
As we go into the new day, you forget it.
Yeah, it's pretty much what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Oh, dear lord.
Most likely.
But
As it is, this presents an opportunity for me to test out my new cantrip. And I am going to wiggle my fingers in the air, and a mage hand will appear.
what color is it?
Yeah, what is the shape of your mage hand? Because I believe unless you're the rogue, uh, trickster.
Arcane trickster.
thing?
It
Yeah,
is
the arcane
visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm picturing a feathered hand.
Like it's just like
An extension of your own.
yeah, it looks like your hand but bigger, a little bit.
That's
And
a neat trick.
behold, my new cantrip. Boblin holds up strawberry.
I cast disposable.
Well, I
monkey.
wouldn't call it new, but hello, Strawberry.
But
I know that spell today too. Let's make a fight.
oh god.
Well, that imp is long gone.
I just see two mage hands playing Thumb War.
Yep. Oh yes. Yep. I knew where that was going.
The ultimate wizard battle.
No, the ultimate wizard's
Rock,
battle
paper, scissors.
is two wizards with the mage hand staff doing
yes.
thumb war and multiple rock paper scissors all at the same time. While of course nuking each other because wizard duel.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Counterspell.
like the only spell actually working right now is the two mage hands.
Well, once that hand is done with its thumb war, it will proceed to help with the cooking where applicable.
All right. So you guys make a nice stew. You get the leather off. You get some good cutlets. Nice bits you could turn into jerky.
Yeah, a lot of very thin cutting for preservation.
Yeah.
All right, come here, Brian. I need to get your measurements, I guess.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Now, quit your
But
bitching.
but to point out, we are having steak, like pork chops tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight, absolutely.
Okay.
we got like the obvious like anti-vegan vegetarian setup going on here right now. It's just meat on meat on meat.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I mean, if someone wants to go root around for some root veg to kind of balance this out, by all means,
Yeah.
because we got plenty of protein, not a whole lot of anything else. And a balanced diet is important, Boblin.
Boblin always tries to eat his vegetables.
Alright. But like basically tonight we've made it a long way. We've survived. Brian's not dead some fucking how. That's a good enough reason to celebrate, I guess.
It's been
Congratulations,
miracle after
Brian.
miracle.
I'll give you another week.
This is when we find out it's his birthday.
I don't even know my birthday. I grew. Oh no, wait, no. He specifically has a family. I can't give him an orphanage.
I'm
He
about to say,
specifically
like,
does that.
well, congratulations, it is your birthday then.
No,
You are 3 years old.
God, my birthday was last month before I got shipped off.
Well, that's unfortunate. A horrible gift. Horrible gift.
Yes.
Happy birthday, son. Off to the righteous brand with you.
I don't know how I
Eat
feel
your pork chop,
anymore.
Brian.
He starts eating. It's
I
like,
mean, I do have spices and the like to make it feel a little more yummy yummy. But
he just starts eating. It's like, oh, okay. This doesn't make it any better, but it damn good tastes good. Damn well tastes good.
make sure everyone gets a nice cut and
Mm-hmm.
take his measurements while he's eating. Like, hold on, hold your arm. Stop fighting. And, God, you got some long fucking arms. You would be really good at rock climbing. Not that I could fucking do that
I've always been
anymore.
told I'm lanky. Yeah,
Alright.
you probably get an amount to make him a shirt, and probably boblin, enough for a boblin-sized person.
Well, to
Maybe
make a shirt,
Tokus?
if that's the case, probably end up having to double up and make it heavily padded, more armor than shirt.
Mm.
But we'll get it up kind of like just away from the fire so it can start drying quickly. It's gonna take a while, but you know, can't have you run around sunburn all the damn time.
Don't suppose I can borrow a strip of that, could I?
I mean, there's probably enough for it.
Like with a scrap material, get a strip of. Like I've already.
This is for you, after
Yeah,
all.
I know. I've already like sized it off, and I'm like, shit, yeah, here. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, eat like kings tonight, folks. Take the whole day tomorrow. Get it really sorted out, good, thoroughly cooked. Who knows? Might attract some more food.
I like food.
Like, and make sure Baldwin gets a cut that is about the size of his head.
Much bobbling drooling.
Say, I have an idea. How much of food do we have left over?
Well, we got a whole boar.
We got 2 whole boars.
Saying left
stew.
over.
You probably have enough food to feed you guys, to feed the whole crew here for like a good, I want to say 14, 15 days. Probably more if you space it out more.
All right, in that case, I'm going to flip through my spell book. I'm going to pull up one of my rituals and try out one of my newest spells, Gentle Repose.
I don't know if that
We've
works
already
at this point.
cooked it?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought this was referring to the food we haven't cooked yet.
No, we're cooking all of it because that's a method of preservation. Like, it's sitting chopped up and getting smoked right now. That's why we're taking a day. Making some broth so we can sip on broth while we travel, and while that also, you know, works the bones out so we can make bone tools. You're using the whole hog here.
Ah, okay, I see. Then
Quite literal this time.
then perhaps that won't be necessary. Closing up the spellbook.
Right. I applaud that. It would have been, had we known you had that, it maybe would have helped with the raptors. Because shit, that's 4 little raptors of leather that went to waste. Or did you just figure that out tonight?
I just figured it out tonight.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it in mind.
It'll be quite handy considering all of the undead surrounding us.
Hand him a nice sized plate. There, go ahead, eat up. Fizzing, stop playing in the mud. It's just food. Come on, man. And you know, we got your handy dandy alchemy jug. Make some wine for the day.
Yeah. I look into it. I consider mayonnaise for a second. But I make wine instead.
I mean,
you just see like this
pork
thing.
and
Mayonnaise would
mayo.
also work.
I mean, pork and mayo. I wouldn't be too upset with you. That's a lot of fucking mayo to go to waste.
We get a gallon of wine.
Ah.
It's a good for the night.
Yeah.
Now, question.
Yes.
can you preserve some of this, or is this gonna go away at the end of the day?
As long as it gets
Because I haven't had a drink since we started.
as long as it gets poured out, it's fine.
Yep.
So if you got a
He
wineskin,
pulls
well,
out his canteen,
there you go.
dumps out the water, fill me up.
Too late. Well, tomorrow I can make fresh water. We're fine.
Okay, yeah.
Look, this little contraption here could sell for so much, especially to one of the tribes and the smaller settlements out in Chelt.
We believe me, we're well aware of that. Honestly, considering just becoming magical merchants at this point, it just kind of becomes far more profitable. Maybe when we hit level 10.
Yeah, when we actually get that benefit again that we had.
No, you just become
we need to do a little bit more adventuring first.
You give them the infused alchemy jar. You let them use it for like 2 days.
And then you make another one.
And you make it a point to have like got very far away.
Oh no!
And then you make another one. We're good people.
Yep.
How you never said that?
I mean, I'd like to think I'm a nice enough person. I know I may be a little crass with the lot here, but I mean, well, except for Fizzink, I mean, I have a whole stable worth of reasons I'm upset with him.
But Tish. All right. So you spend a good day setting all this up, having a good time, taking a nice deserved rest. After all the shenanigans that have plagued you over the past, I think it's going on a month.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Think of it this way, guys. We killed a fucking T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But we were level 2.
I raised my arm up, still have the big ass fucking bruise to prove it.
You don't get that a lot. Usually, you just have to run away from the damn things until they find something else to chew on. That was quite that was quite the fight.
Really good for bragging rights.
Yeah.
Well, let's make it back alive to worry about bragging.
Yeah. All right. Pack everything up. Let's start moving. We got some more jungle to do.
Well, do our best to contain up as much of the remainder of the multi-day broth for future stews and the like.
Never know when they'll come in handy.
Make sure we take all the bones that have now had all the marrow pulled out of it and wrap them up for making tools later. You know what? We'll just make Brian the Barbarian King little bone leather armor. Be great. You'll look just so intimidating. No one will mess with you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Be happy.
Just accept it.
The answer is intimidating.
Have you looked at me?
Yes.
There's a reason.
You might be able to pull it off after a week.
Have you been skipping your jumping jacks every morning?
I don't think I'm meeting them with all this walking.
Nope, you better do your jumping jacks, as I say from Todd6's back.
Yeah, the laziest position you could be saying it from. Guys walk maybe a third of what everyone else here has.
Look, man, I'm busy.
Uh-huh.
Tinker.
But anyhow, gather everything up. Got the boar, most of it's under the saddle. Start making jerky. And what's left is wrapped very tightly to prevent the smell from getting out and on the back.
I just picture one of you making a makeshift cook pot and having the leftover stew in that.
Well, it's actually Boblin's helmet.
Don't worry, you'll get it back once we're done with the stew.
Oh no, it is actually in the shape of a cook pot, but we did make it for Boblin to wear as a helmet. It was
Okay.
it was an aesthetic choice.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah. Gotta think ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, we burnt a day of travel, but said it was worth it.
All right. So advantage, survival. Okay.
Vacation's over, Moosh.
Look, you can't help when rolls go bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
You guys get that.
As we stumble around, finally tell Sleek, maybe go up and make sure we're following the mountain. And then realize we walked away from the mountain. Well,
fast,
shit.
normal, or slow pace for the day.
Always
I
fast.
assume fast.
Yep,
yes.
always fast.
So someone give me a D4.
Oh, okay.
All right.
End up completely passing him Rakmar, ended up at Omu. We were,
Well- You guided us here. I mean,
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I was fairly certain the mountains were that away, not this away.
Oh.
He's saying it like up top. Which way?
Can't see a damn thing through this fucking foliage. And you get there at the end of the day.
that's still kind of on the right path.
Yeah, we didn't. No
Yeah.
as long as there's no backtracking, I'm fine.
So
Um,
I would like everyone to give me a perception check at Tokus and Totzig. Do it at advantage.
I was about to say that was a weird roll there, Fizzing. Your number didn't show up there for a second.
3D dice.
Okay.
Hot damn Boblin.
Has that pause.
I see everything.
You see everything on the back of the horse. On your horse, Dad.
Yay. Hug. Boblin's just like standing on
Okay,
Hug's
there's
back and I'm hugging him.
no, yeah, there's Tokus. So
Standing like right where the turret comes
yeah,
out.
so
Totally
as
safe.
you guys are marching along, I think Boblin's the first to notice this, and then Tokus afterwards. As we fade to black, is that a ship in the trees?
Guys, there are tree pirates.
Remember that crash I heard a couple nights ago, guys?
I must have not enough of that happened. What's this about ship crashing?
Yeah, and with Boblin and Tokus pointing it out, there is very obviously looks to be a modified like sailing ship crashed and broken in like the tops of the trees over there.
Spelljammer.
Now if I can just grab hold of no.
Just Control Z.
Control Z, tall.
Okay, I don't want to grab that.
No.
Okay.
We've all been there.
Uh-huh.
We've only been begging roll 20 for what 4 or 5 years now for just one more layer.
Yep.
But they
As you
gave us an
see-
extra layer that doesn't do anything and is absolutely useless.
As you see on the side, as you pointed out, and you see in broken on the side of the ship, the Star Goddess.
Yeah, definitely a spelljammer.
Yeah, no,
As we fade to black.
that
Ah,
makes
fuck.
sense to me.
Yeah.
Fade to black. Oh fuck, that's a great way to end the stream.